Hello there, you're welcome yet again to my channel. I am Ayodeji and this is Enchanting Cake Art Studio. Now today we'll be treating something quite exciting. We will be treating the push-up pops, and I've got my cakes all ready. I've got my other items all set and we're just going to go on and start to decorate. So the push-up pop cups come in different sizes and shapes. The one that's been illustrated at the moment is the round one. And you can basically remove the stem, disengage it from the base, and you can fix it back in, and it also comes with a cover. So this is the round shape. Besides the round shape, you also have other shapes like the heart shape. There's also the square. All these come in, I think, 2 different sizes really, and you can just basically use them to decorate and form your cake push-up pops as you like it. Now you can make use of the ring cutters in cutting out your cake, but in this case we're not going to do that. We're going to be using the brim of our cups. We'll be using the brim of our cups to cut out our cakes, so you really don't need any form of cutter at all. Likewise for the heart shape, we'll be using the brim of the cup to do our cutting. So now let's go on and start to cut out our pieces one after the other. Let's do our cutting. Just cut out all the pieces that you need. So we're done with cutting and we can just go on and start to decorate our fabulous push-up cakes. Colorful and tasty. So once you finish cutting a particular color of cake, make sure that you clean your cup so that the color of the previous cake does not stain the next one, because we want all the colors to come out distinct inside the cups. So you go ahead and do the same thing to the heart-shaped cups. Use it to cut out the heart-shaped pieces of cake. I rather prefer to use sheet cakes than to use cupcakes that I then start to slice into layers, because this just looks better to me, and it's less cumbersome than having to start to work with cupcakes. And with this, I can make as many cups of push-up pops as I want. So once done, get your frosting ready. And here I am using the velvety, creamy, tasty, smooth in the mouth. What is it? What is it? I am using a whipped cream. It's vanilla flavored whipped cream. So I start to assemble. With the stem right attached to the base of the cake, I start to take the pieces of cake one color at a time. And here I'm starting with the vanilla. So I push in the vanilla and then I put some of my frosting onto that as carefully as possible. And then I'm taking another colored, or rather flavored cake. This is strawberry flavored cake, and I'm pushing that in. Now, you need to be very careful because it depends on how thick your frosting is. You know, whipped cream is quite light, okay? So you don't want to push in your cake pieces too much, such that you compress the whipped cream and it starts to seep up, seep up or seep downwards, messing up the arrangement of the colors that we're trying to achieve. So just a little push down to ensure that it is sitting nicely on the cream is all you need. And then the finishing on the top. Perhaps some of the frosting and finish up with some sprinkles, some colorful, tasty, sweet sprinkles. I'm just showing you this for us to see what the finishing is really like, but we're going to go back and decorate the remaining cups, and then we come back and do the various finishing on the top of each of the cups, one at a time. So with this now, all you do next is just cover up nicely. Oh, isn't this just lovely? Isn't this just lovely? So we're going to just set this aside, and then we go on and work on the other cups, and we'll be speeding things up a little. And while we're at that, let's listen to some music. Wow, that was quite interesting. So now we're going to go on to finish up the top of our cups. So here we're piping some of the whipped cream, and we're going to finish that with some sprinkles to make it as colorful as possible. That's just like the exact thing we did earlier. Okay, so after this now we're going to cover it up nicely with the cover to keep it well and nicely sealed up. It's very tight and well sealed, and quite colorful too. So we set this aside. Let's just check it against what we did earlier. Let's see what we've got. That's the initial one, and the other one is a new one, and let's keep them aside and then continue. So now we're piping our whipped cream frosting again and spraying some sprinkles. And keeping it nicely covered. So for the next one, we're going to be doing something a bit different. So again, we pipe the whipped cream frosting all around the top, and then we're going to place some pieces of chocolate chips. That's for those who love chocolate. You can add more if you want. This is just for illustration. And then we keep it nicely covered again. The cover is usually very tight. So now let's speed up things again and finish up with the rest of the cups, and then we'll come back and see what we got. So guys, that's it in a nutshell. How to make colorful, tasty push-up pops just at your fingertips. Thanks for watching the video, and please do subscribe to my channel, and do not forget to hit the like button. I'd like to see you again. Thanks for watching. Cheers.